Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Hey, you heard about getting waxed?
Man, I heard about them niggas. Them niggas police any goddamn way.
That's crazy.
Hey, them niggas be snitching, bro.
They really do.
Yeah, I got something for that, though.
Now rock.
Hold on, nigga! Game time! God damn!
Man, run that shit back, nigga. Go. Run that shit back, nigga.
What's up, though? You know what I'm saying? Hey, rib straight and everything?
Oh, man, rib is in order.
Oh, she in order. Oh, shit. Mine in order, too, man. Look, what time is it?
Shit, it's only 11, so I
Man, we got time to get to the motherfucking shit.
Con, there's bitches up there.
Bitches?
Con.
Oh, my goodness. You talking about much polygamy.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I'm with that shit, nigga. Get it.
Last time I checked, I was the man in these streets.
That's your favorite rapper? This I used to sell work. I don't know what y'all talking about. Listen.
He said I gotta stay calm.
Wayne?
Come on, man.
Wayne?
Be about your paper.
Wayne, the greatest rap ever.
Wayne got some money on him.
My nigga, no 40. Y'all niggas.
Respect on nigga. Y'all gonna put respect on Uncle 40, nigga.
Stop that bullshit.
Nigga, what? You don't know slang. Nigga, you don't even know slang without, nigga.
What rapper you want to listen to?
Nigga, we can't nothing without the bank.
Lil Wayne, the best rapper that ever touched the microphone.
Nigga, Sister Carter too?
Wayne got some.
How you doing? What you just witnessed right now?
Yes.
It's some nigga shit.
504.
See how SUBK, man? We embrace niggas, man. We love niggas. Nigga shit is all we know.
All the time.
I would never arrest my niggas.
Every rap in the world will tell you.
I'll never hate my
Set a
niggas.
whole trend for the next.
I love my niggas. Look at these niggas, man. You understand?
He got the air and air.
We all black because we soldiers. We wore purple.
How you rapping?
These niggas is who God love. You understand?
What?
Just keep that in mind next time you take the stand.
Nigga, I been more hippopotamus.
I gotta give it. E40 a pioneer for
What? For who? For the earth, nigga.
Weak ass baby.
Nigga. Jesus.
So, nigga, we serve the nigga God.
Wow. Hey, Shalom, Makim, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruwell. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord, in this gospel, bro, I lift up the standard. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. What you just witnessed is a bunch of niggas. Okay? This is from the group ISUPK, which is known as the Israelite School of Practical, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, which is spearheaded by this guy by the name of Yohanan, General Yohanan, which, I mean, in the scriptures, in the New Testament, Yahweh Shai mentioned nothing about a commanding general. Okay, the Lord sent forth the apostles last, the prophets and teachers. He didn't say anything about no commanding general, so right there should tell you something. But basically, I'm assuming this is some type of skit, clapping back at the IUIC, which regardless of that, this is beware you younger brothers and you younger sisters. And this is just a follow-up video from the brother Amawan Gabar from the main camp to stay away from these niggas. Avoid these type jakes at all costs, okay? They're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. They don't come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And they basically serve their own belly, and following these guys will lead you to I would like to say, an untimely destruction. Because Yahweh Shai is not even touching these guys with a 10-foot pole. Okay, for one thing, they're wearing a Star of Molech, which we went into that ages ago. You know, they try to say it's the Star of David, which represents the lily. Like the two triangles represents the Dawa, the Da and the Da, which is the Hebrew word of saying David, Dawadad. But basically, this is the Star of Molech, and you can actually look that up. It's mixed reviews about that, but we were just told not to wear it because the scriptures say abstain from all appearances of evil. Okay, and the fact they're wearing all black. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with wearing black, but when you're wearing black as a uniform, then that spells something that's off about that, because we know black represents Saturnalian, which judges wear black, which goes into Satan worship, Saturnalia, which means the worship of Satan. Okay, and these different gods and the prophets of Baal, which you go up to the ancient word of Qumran, which we're gonna look that up. Basically, it represents the priesthood on the left-hand side that worship Baal in certain instances, and they were all black. Okay, and there was basically a bunch of grimy ass jakes. So we're here to tell you, stay away from these guys. These guys are not in the spirit, and the scriptures say to keep your conversations in the heavens. Okay, so let's get straight to it, because y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the madness and the filth that was coming out of these men's mouths, man, and they don't represent Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, these are men of baser sort. Okay, these are men that's bullied other camps into moving off the block. One camp in particular, I believe it was the brothers, not from Charlotte, but it was another camp, Brothers of Great Millstone, our camps. And basically these niggas came up screaming and yelling on the bullhorn, threatening them, get off the block, this General Yohana block. But when you went out there another week, them dudes, they wasn't out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all the city blocks and the street blocks you can preach on in the city, you want to come mess with fellow brothers that's out there teaching the word, as you should be doing. You know, and I guess their butt hurt because they got subdued by the IUIC, so they got to play that tough guy role, which they're carnal men. Okay, and which proves that their leadership is not a man of the Lord, because Yohana, he said that basically we ain't dealing with no cowards. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, we ain't backing down. So if it's a 300-man army coming up to crack you upside your fucking skull, you know what I'm saying, and it's for you guys, basically you're going to sit there and fight and be stupid. Not wise at all, man, all right? So stay away from these wicked ninjas, all right? Stay away from them. Avoid them at all costs. All right, so this is the book of Jeremiah 5, and I'm going to start at verses 20... let's start at verses 23. It says, but this people have a revolting and rebellious heart, okay? They're rebelling against Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai told us how to conduct ourselves and told us on how to be Israelites, man. Okay, the Lord didn't say go out there starting trouble, go out there provoking fights or provoking other camps to want to fuck you up. No, man. Our job is just to teach the word, go out there, wake up the whole Philek, and wait for the destruction to come. Lord's will we be found worthy. Okay, not go out there and intimidate people, not wear fucking black, not be loudmouth, not sit up there provoking riots and all this other shit. Okay, you don't need all those gimmicks to stir the people up, because if you're teaching the truth, then the truth itself is going to rouse up spirits. Okay, nothing that we have to do in particular, because they're not hiding behind the shadow of the Lord. It says they're revolted and gone. When you revolt, it means that you rebel. It says, need to say in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh our power, because they don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? They represent General Yohana. Yohana. They don't represent the Lord, okay? Because if they represented Yahweh Shai, they would conduct themselves a lot better, and they would actually, man, this fucking, man, hold on, I'm trying to sit outside on my balcony. I can't even, because these fucking mosquitoes out here. So this whole ecosystem just all out of whack, man. Shit. It's locked here. I'm trying to get some fresh air, and I'm getting bit up. Ain't even no light out there. But anyway, like I was saying, they don't represent Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but they own belly, which is going to be a detriment to them. But it says here, now, it says, need to say there in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh our power, that give it rain, both the former and the latter in the season, and reserve unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. But your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. Okay, they're wicked. It says, they lay in wait, they set a snares, and they set a trap, and they catch men. Right, and they catching men by their gimmicks. Because, see, when you're observing individuals like this compels the wrong type of people. See, in the truth, you're going to attract all types of people, good and bad, no matter how you come off. But in this case, they're just protracting the word. They're just attracting a bunch of niggas. Okay, they're just attracting a bunch of niggas because basically they're no different than men in the world. They just know they're Israelites. Okay, they're just a bunch of niggas that know the name of the Lord, that barely uses it. Okay, that we're all black and fringes, that know they're the 12 tribes of Israel, but they didn't change. Okay, they don't believe in brotherly love outside of their own congregations. And people say the same shit among us too. Or you GMS guys, you only love your own. Well, that's not true. We try to show respect and gratitude to anybody outside of the, our camps whatsoever. But see, when you're doing wicked shit and you're not doing the right thing and you're teaching and you're rebelling and you're hard on your neck, it's kind of hard to really show gratuity to people like that. So oftentimes we just avoid you other camps, man, because it pretty much avoids us to having to curse you out and rebuke you and come hateful to you. You know, so we just do our videos and we keep it pushing. All right. But these guys, man, they don't have the spirit of the Lord on them, man. All right. It says they set a trap and they catch men because they monkey see, monkey do. Birds of a feather flock together. So we got one nigga that's in there pushing madness. Like he said, oh, man, it's polygamy tip. Like, okay, polygamy is polygamy, but these guys are not dealing with it in a righteous sense, man. Okay, and they mindset, we can just have a bunch of bitches and hoes we fucking on and keep it moving. If you want to be on that, then get you heathen women, man. Okay? Or deal with these little nasty-ass quiches out here. However you going to deal with it. But overall, you guys are looking at it from a tainted perspective because you're tainted individuals. Okay? It says, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Going into their churches, okay, their congregations. Therefore, they become great and waxing rich, okay? And Yohana, allegedly, he has a lot of money because we know he's sold out. But they are waxing fat and they shine, and yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked, right? Okay, because the wicked is more wicked than Esau, and the wicked is none other than Esau, Edom himself, which is the devil. It says they judge not the cause, and the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy they do not judge, man, okay? So, yeah, you got to stay away from these wicked ninjas, okay, because they mean you no good. And honestly speaking, I don't even know how these guys think they're going to get salvation. Okay? The Lord never commanded us to be niggas. Nor did the Lord commanded us to be pussies or pushovers. Okay? But the Lord conducted us on how to... He showed us on how to conduct our business and to carry out the ministry with which is less adversity as possible, man. Now, you will get into skirmishes. You will get into debates. You will have to curse. The job of a prophet is just what it is. But when you're provoking... this is what you got to look out for. All right. All right. Next precept here. This is 2 Timothy 2, and I'm going to start at 3. It says, know this also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Perilous goes into evil. Clearly, we're in those times. It says, for men should be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. These guys are unholy, okay? Because to be holy means to be separate, okay? And they're not anything separate. You can't tell the difference between them and a regular Jake in the world, okay? Yet they're talking about Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper. I mean, it's okay. You can have conversations, you know, about worldly things, but this just seems to be your whole MO, just straight worldly shit, okay? Like, yeah, when we get in the group chats and we talking to brothers, yeah, we mention certain things, but, you know, we still in the spirit. You know, we're not finna have a big-ass debate or argument about who's the greatest rapper alive, man. That ain't even coming across a brother's mindset. Brothers like who they like. You know what I'm saying? We may go, it ain't got nothing to do, like, it's stupid. All right? It says, covetous, boasters, okay? Boasting and gloating, proud. All right? Look it up, that word, boasters. Goes into Azalon, which means an empty pretender, a boaster, meaning you're a fucking perpetrator, man. Okay? You're an empty pretender. You fronting. Boasting or bragging and speaking with excessive pride and self-satisfaction about one's achievement. Okay? Possessions or abilities. The feel of sense of satisfaction or when someone feels that whatever occurred proves their superiority and they thrive off getting people off the block in the name of General Yohana. All right, so for you young men out there, it's best to avoid those guys. Like, honestly speaking, the UPK niggas, they're a bunch of low IQ having Israelites, man. Okay, and I say this funnily, jokingly, but I'm dead serious. These guys probably don't go past a 3rd grade education because they're brutes, man. Like, if you brothers have ever seen the Wiz, them flying monkeys, that evil Eveline, that what's the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever the fuck her name is, she had them flying niggas. That's them niggas, them big brutes, them big swole over fucking meathead niggas. That's these cats, man. Because they're not spiritual. They'll get carnal with you, man. You'll end up getting into a fight with these guys, man. If you end up, whatever, the debate or whatever, these guys will probably swing on you, man. Because they teach ISUPK no cowards. Okay, but we're going to see how much courage you have when Esau comes through your neighborhoods ready to blow your ass away, man. Because what I found out is that all the migrants coming across the border, they're basically training them, or the UN is training them guys up, man. They sending them to internment camps and they're training them up. You know, I believe they hijacked like 26 something tons of not TNT, but like some type of explosive. So yeah, things are getting ready to go down on American soil. So keep that same energy when the hour of martial law commences. You know, ISUPK, no cowards. All right, nigga. The Lord gonna turn you into cowards in that day. It says, without natural affection, false truth breakers, Salakia, false accusers. You know, they used to accuse us of the grape shit. Incontinent, fierce. They're very fierce. Let's look this up. Word fierce, and we shall all know what it means, but let's get within its proper context. Okay, ferocious, savage, vicious, wild, feral, untamed, undomesticated. I mean, you out in the wilderness some damn where. Aggressive, bloodthirsty, dangerous, cruel, brutal, murderous, menacing, threatening, terrible, grim. Okay, aggressive, cutthroat, keen, intense, relentless. Okay, and that's these guys, man. They're very aggressive. You know, they be on them loud horns and they literally, man, they'll fire your ass up, man. They'll probably bring out like 2 precepts out of a whole 3-hour sermon of just straight talking bullshit, man. They'll bring out 2-3 precepts tops. But yet this video, I've been teaching 15, 20 minutes, and we already bought out like 4 precepts already, man. Okay, because they get that from their leadership. On down, look at the leadership, look at the men who they choose to follow. You see, that's the reason why they behave that way, man. Despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. You heard what they were speaking about. Okay, all straight up things indulging in the flesh, man. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with talking about, like I said, certain things. You know, you talk about the benefits of the kingdom, cool, but you know, keeping it in the righteous and the spiritual sense, man. Like Elder Yashawamba always say, fucking Isaiah 4:1 ain't no Luke video, man. That come with great responsibility. More responsibility than some of you guys will be able to handle. Okay? But it says, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, okay? Because they come in the name of Yahweh Shai, well, they claim to. Okay, they know the name is Yahweh Shai, they know that, but they still say Christ. Okay, even then, and they know they're Israelites. They out there with the 12 tribe sign. Okay, you got a few Northern Kingdom brothers in their camps. But if you a so-called looking white boy, or you an African from Nigeria, which the Nigerians are Israelites, man. Okay, going back to the different the tribes in Africa, the Ashanti tribe, the Igbo people, okay, the Bantu people, they will literally say, nah, you can't join the camp because you're a Hamite, man. Not knowing that the Bantu people are actually Israelites. Okay, but these guys, they shut up the kingdom of heaven into men because they're carnal. They can't see in the spirit. It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Way the fuck away. It says, for this sort they are which creep into houses and lead silly women led with sins, led away with divers lusts, man. Okay, so they get them still buckets, man, they deal with. The women they deal with, you know what I'm saying? They get those women that's already infatuated with sin. They from house to house, adultery. That's why the scripture says silly women laden with sin, meaning they're immersed in sin. Okay, ever learning and never being able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Okay, they can't, because you know they teach the Israelites, but they don't understand the scriptures, man. Okay, now as Jannies and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, reprobated concerning the faith, right? Because they don't understand what the faith is about. Okay, they think it's out there to bang on people. No, this is, the Lord said, go out there and wake up Israel, man. Okay, if they don't receive you, shake the dust off your foot and keep it pushing. We ain't forcing this shit down their throat like a goddamn salami sound. Nah, man. Okay, matter of fact, scripture said, keep your conversation in the heavens. Yep, Philippians 3, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 15. It says, let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. And if anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High should reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule and let us mind the same thing. But brethren, be followers together of me and mark them which walk so as ye have for us as an example. Mark goes into scopeo. Okay, the scriptures say mark the perfect man. It says, for many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are enemies of the cross of Yahushua, man. So you got niggas in this thing that's completely averse to what we speak or what we stand for. Okay, you had men that sought out to kill the disciples, okay, because they were following Yahushua, but yet these men claim to know the Most High power, which his name is Yahweh in the Hebrew. That's why it says they're enemies of the cross, man, because these guys ain't with teaching the name of the Lord. They don't even believe the mark of the beast is the micro C-hip. Okay, they buck up against that. It says whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly. They serve their own belly. And whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things. Okay, you heard what he just said? Talking about some of the greatest rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my niggas, oh, we serve the nigga God. Man, don't you ever disrespect Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh like that, nigga. Disrespecting the Most High like you're somebody, man. Talking about the nigga God. Don't ever refer to our power as a nigga. You a nigga. Talking about, oh, we serve the nigga God. The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh put some respect on him, man. Yeah, he's a so-called black man, but I ain't gonna say, oh, yeah, God's a nigga. That's fucking disrespect, man. And that's why the Most High said judgment is going to be started in the house of Israel first, man. You see? It says, for our conversation is in heaven, our conduct, man, from the way we speak to the way we try to behave, our mannerisms among people. Yeah, we get aggravated. Yeah, we want to, you know what I'm saying, put judgment on the heathen, but we got to wait. Okay, like when I'm working with these people, bro, I'll be in vexes. I don't want to be around these people, man. Back of my mind, I'm like, man, if the Lord just rolls me up right now, I dead this shit right now. But we got to wait ye on the Lord. Yeah, aggravation is going to come, frustrations, temperament. Yeah, you're going to lose your patience at times dealing with these people in this world all the time. I don't want to be around the people in the world, period. Just the shit they talk about it, just like, look, man, I'm done with it. You know, we got our own stuff going through. You know, but it says, for our conversation is in the heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua, man. Okay, that's who we waiting on. We ain't waiting on no cowards nonsense. All right, that's why the scripture say, among my people are found wicked men. Let me look this up. Chimrum. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a Google search because I actually looked this up. I actually did a lesson on it like 2 years ago. Chimrum. I don't know how to spell it. They say the older you get, the dumber you get. Chimrum, H-E-R-I-M. Zechariah. All right, I'll look it up this way. Chimrum in the Bible. Chimrum, what? No. No, it's not. No. It's not. Priests that wear black in the Bible. Let me look that up, brother. So I gotta get this. Wear black in the book of Zechariah. It's crazy because I just looked this shit up the other day. Matter of fact, Zechariah the prophet. Satan, man. He don't want me to find this today. Priest of Baal. Fuck, I can't find it, man. I can't spell it, so. But anyway, I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna just go through the book of Zechariah. I'm gonna just have to go off my memory and try to find it because I know we were. Men that wore black in the Bible. Try this again. Men that wore black in the Bible. See, yeah, they on some folly, man. They're called Kimrums, man, or Chimrums or something like that. But I don't know the exact spelling of it. Try one more time. H-C-H. Chimrum, there we go. Yeah, brothers, man, Salakia. But if you want to find it, man, it's in the book of Zechariah when it goes into the ancient or those. Basically, it was like almost they kind of was like hand in tandem with the priests of Baal. I don't know how the fuck I can't find it, but Chimrums. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna find this, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna add a part 2 to this. Shalom.